Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. So as we begin the trading week, we hear that Alibaba has been fined a record amount of $2.8 billion, and this is from an anti-monopoly regulator. So basically, the regulator slapped this fine on the company, and after a probe determined that it has abused its market position for quite a long time. But the fine amounts to 4% of its 2019 domestic revenue, but even though it's a record fine, you have to say that's a small drop in the ocean compared to what the company is actually worth overall. So just to recap, the main issue for the regulators was that Alibaba restricted merchants from doing business or running promotions on rival platforms. The company said it would introduce measures to lower entry barriers and business costs faced by merchants on e-commerce platforms. The penalty is the latest in chains of events targeting the company that kicked off last October after its co-founder criticised regulators, suggesting they were stifling innovation. And despite the negative headline, however, stocks are expected to jump 8% higher later when the market opens, and expect that this should lift, analysts are looking like it's going to have a lift and more focus on fundamentals. That's what we're looking for, the key driver in the share price jump at the moment. And just a quick catch up on the story that I was covering last week with the unionization voting with Amazon. Amazon has soundly defeated a landmark union drive that would have established its first US union. The actual union behind the drive said that it intends to file objections and unfair labor practice charges with the Labour Board. But it has also said that Amazon has taken advantage of a broken system and that employers are getting the benefits and not the employees. So quite a strong statement, and probably not the last we're going to hear of this saga neither. So just a quick look on Alibaba at the moment. So we're expecting this price jump shortly. But what I'll be seeing is if we're going to get pierce the top border of the Ichimoku cloud, and also, with every jump in the market upon market open, we have to wait and see if it's going to have a retracement as well. So even if it does jump, watch out for those retracement opportunities to the downside, because they could be very profitable as well. We're looking now at a slight divergence on the RSI. We've got higher highs there, slightly on the downside. Obviously, if we do get momentum, price is higher, this could shift momentum as well. So just something to keep an eye on as well. But as I said, I'm just looking to see if it's going to pierce the 240 range. If it does and it can hold, then obviously I'll be putting in a buy and seeing what the potentials are up to the recent peak, which is roughly up until 270, 275. So lots of nice opportunities there, especially when we get good headlines and, possible profit taking as well. As I said, look out for those retracement opportunities, because they could be very, very influential and handy as we approach the opening of the market over the weekend. As usual, when we get some good news over the weekend or on a Friday, then the ripple effects over the weekend, they continue to the market open, and then we can have some nice gaps to trade on, and also, as I said, retracement targets as well. So I knew we took a look at Amazon recently, but I just wanted to accentuate what I'm looking for as well. I put in this Fibonacci from the peaks to the retracement from the recent peaks to the low. And as you can see here, we've done the 50%, done the 61.8%. So now I'm just going to be looking to see the next target, if we can probably get past the 78.6, just to push up to recent fresh highs, roughly about the mid 3,500 range. It's very, very possible at the moment. But as you can see here on the RSI, we're seeing a very strong divergence here, which could halt momentum and bring prices a bit lower. So just something to look out for in the next couple of trading sessions as well, when the American market opens. Every time a big tech company such as Amazon does get or any company, not just tech, e-commerce, whatever it is, they do get strong headlines, we could be in for not only a retracement, but obviously if it holds, then further upside bias as well. So just a few things to look out for. Keep a look on the headlines as well, and it'll be very beneficial to put in these buy and sell positions, and also pending orders as well. Very, very important. Buy stops and sell stops as well. So that's just something to look out for in the next few trading sessions. So that's all from the Stockwatch today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have any comments or questions, as usual, please feel free to add them to the post, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.